Welcome to Foresight Radio, where we dive deep into the technologies that are shaping our world and explore how they'll redefine the way we work, live, and play. I'm Tom Koulopoulos, and today we're talking about OpenAI's potential next move, one that could change the game for AI in ways that we haven't seen since the advent of the smartphone. I'm going to take you back to 2008 when the iPhone was actually introduced. For years now, we've watched AI evolve at an almost dizzying pace. The past decade has been marked by increasingly sophisticated language models, rapid advancements in machine learning, and now a race among the tech giants to integrate AI into everything from search engines to customer service to creative tools. But here's the thing. AI is still trapped in the confines of traditional hardware. What happens when AI gets its own dedicated device? This isn't just speculation on my part. Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, recently hinted at a future where AI moves beyond being just software and into the realm of specialized hardware, personalized hardware. In an interview with Nikkei Asia, he suggested that this could be, according to Altman, the biggest evolution in tech devices since the iPhone, taking us back again to that 2008 baseline. And that's not a statement that I think we should take lightly. So why AI-specific hardware and why personalized AI hardware? Well, think about the evolution of computing. This shift from mainframes to personal computers, from desktops to mobile devices, and from keyboards to touchscreens. With each of those steps, we've brought technology closer to our natural way of interacting with the world. The reality is there's nothing natural about a keyboard. It's just what we've become accustomed to. AI needs the same kind of shift. Right now, we access it through a screen, through a keyboard, maybe a voice assistant. But these are all interfaces designed for an era before AI. What if AI had a form factor designed exclusively for it and that made sense for the type of entity that it was? Now, I say entity because this is not a tool. One of the points about AI, which is really important to understand, is that AI will have agency. It will make decisions for us. And in that respect, it's kind of like having a personal assistant, but one that really understands you, really gets you, and knows you at a deep level of intimacy. That kind of a device becomes much more personal than even your iPhone. So if today you can't leave your iPhone more than 3 feet from wherever you happen to be, if you sleep with it in the same bed, if you check it for text and email messages before you even get out of bed in the morning, imagine how much more powerful a device, an AI device that is personalized to you would be. That sort of device tailored for AI could change how we interact with information completely, how we create it and how we make decisions and how we use it to help us make those decisions. We're at the cusp of AI moving from a tool to a true companion, a new species that we cohabitate with, and one that doesn't just assist us, but quite literally anticipates, learns, and integrates into our lives in a way that no smartphone or laptop or any computer ever could. Call it the iPhone moment for AI. The iPhone wasn't just another phone. It redefined computing by putting the internet into our pockets and making touch-based interfaces the standard. If you recall, when Jobs first came out with the iPhone, there was enormous controversy and a lot of debate around whether or not a device without a keyboard made any sense. At the time, the competitor, the gorilla on the block, was BlackBerry. We have this wonderful aptitude for defining the future based on the vocabulary, the tools, and the behaviors of the past. That's exactly what I see happening with AI. If AI, by the way, whether it's OpenAI or any other tech giant, succeeds in building that kind of an AI-first device, we're looking at a similar paradigm shift to what we saw over the course of the last 20 years with mobile devices. It's not about replacing smartphones, by the way. It's about creating an entirely new category of tech that could redefine human-machine interaction completely. And don't forget the economic impact and the strategic implications of what I just said. Controlling both the hardware and software stack has always been the holy grail of tech dominance. Just look at Apple and what they've done. It really is a matter of creating an entire ecosystem, which also is a walled garden within which you invest so heavily. And now we're talking about investing of our persona in these AI devices that you simply can't live without it. Imagine, for example, that this AI device has access to all of your bank accounts, all of your passwords, everything that you access today that you consider proprietary. it now is able to access for you and to make decisions based on your behaviors and your habits and your patterns. This is like having, again, a really great personal assistant who you trust completely and explicitly with all of your very personal information. The AI will now step in to serve that same role. Now, that kind of dominance that Apple achieved, I'm sure, is what Altman is looking at achieving with an AI device, but as a tangible, indispensable part of our reality. So what's next? Of course, the real question here is, when will this happen? Are we looking at a product launch in a year, 5 years, 10 years? Look, the answer is we don't know yet, but I'd be surprised if this was more than 5 years out. I think we're looking at a relatively short fuse in terms of introduction. And then, of course, acceptance and proliferation in the marketplace is going to depend on a whole lot of factors, but we're certainly within that 5 to 10 year time frame, as we were with the iPhone, to see it really get some traction. The next step, however, whether it's a wearable, an AI assistant, a next-gen smart home device, a new replacement for your smartphone, or something entirely new, will definitely push us further into the future, a future where AI isn't just something we use, but something we quite literally live with, something that knows you better than your spouse, your partner, your best friend. In some cases, we could claim better than you know yourself. So what's the bottom line? Bottom line is, keep an eye on this space. If history has taught us anything, it's that the next big leap in technology often comes when we least expect it, and when it does, it absolutely changes everything. That's all for now. I'm Tom Koulopoulos. Thanks for joining me. Stay curious.